Hi everyone, welcome to this Monday online class. Let's get started, and we're going to start in a standing position. Place your feet more or less hip distance apart, closing your eyes, and just have a moment here. You can bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart. And just acknowledge where you are at this moment of practice. How do you feel? What is present? Maybe gently micro bend your knees and really feel your feet steady onto the floor. And then very gentle, start to rock a little bit from left to right. Really feel the ground. Softening the shoulders. Feeling the heartbeat. Feeling your belly. Make contact with yourself. Because there's always so much output from the outer world. We always react to 1,000 times or 1,000 things in 1 minute at a time. Now it's time to close your eyes and just say, okay, I'm gonna close my window for 1 hour and I'm gonna put my full focus towards myself. And then bring both hands together in Namaste prayer pose. And if there's any intention popping up in your mind, you can set your own intention here. What is it what you would like to see in your life? And then opening up the eyes. And just bring your chin towards the chest. Start to make some nice rolls of the neck. Feeling the stretch on the outside of the neck, the back of the neck, maybe also the front of the neck when you're moving backwards. And slowly come towards the still, and then make a nice shoulder movements here. And then the other way around. And then come towards the stillness. Then placing your arms towards the side. And then just bring the hands on top of your shoulders. And then see if you can draw big circles with your elbows. Very good. Big circles. Then the other way around. You can close your eyes doing this, or just softening the eyes, focusing. And then come towards the stillness, and then make big circles with your arms forward. Big circles. And then come towards the stillness, move backwards, both arms at the same time. And then both arms up, and then only the right arm to the front, and then the left arm to the back. And then hold, left arm to the front, right arm to the back. Very nice. Okay, slowly come to a halt. place your feet a little bit wider, and then just make some nice spine twist here. Really let your arms slap your own body. Oop, that was my microphone. Ooh. So don't slap your body when there's a microphone. But when it's nice and soft. Yes, very good. And then bring your arms to the front and start to move your wrist. Very good. Really put your focus there. Moving the wrist in all kind of directions. Try to keep your elbows straight. And then just move your fingers. And then really squeeze into your fist and then open them. Squeeze, open, squeeze, open. And shake it out. Okay, then come towards the hips and just make some nice circling movement of the hip. Also here, it's nice maybe to close your eyes. And otherwise, just really focusing on one point. Focusing, so I don't care where you have your focus with your eyes, maybe just on the screen or on your laptop, but the focus is actually by your hips. And that's why I say maybe you can close your eyes, because with your eyes closed, it's sometimes easier to focus. But your eyes does not say anything about where you have your focus. You can look to a person, but you can be really somewhere else. But see if you can put your focus now in your hips. I already changed side, so you can do the same. And then come to the center, then lift up your left leg inwards and outwards, right leg inwards and outwards. So big circle movement with your femur bone into your hip socket. Warming up the hips here. Try to really enjoy this movement, like move really free. Creating space in your body. And then slowly come to an end. Then bend your knees, place your feet together, hands on top of the knees, and start to make some nice circling movements with the knees. And then the other way around. And then we stop. And then you can find your balance into your right foot, lifting up the left. And then start to move your ankle, your left ankle. Put your focus on your left ankle, put your focus on the right foot. How your right foot really keeps your balance here. Okay, other way around. And then only your toes. Spread the toes wide open, relax them, spread them open and relax them, spread them open and relax. Shake out your leg and change side. All the weight into your left leg, lifting up the right. Finding a nice movement, a nice rhythm. Ooh. And then move also the other way around. Really put your focus again onto your right ankle, keeping the balance. And then start to move your toes. And then spread the toes open, relax them, spread the toes open, relax them, spread the toes open and relax them. And shake it out. Very good. Now come towards a standing posture again, closing the eyes. You might want to open the eyes first and then come towards, lift up your heels. So you're going to balance onto your toes. And then you come down a couple of times. Maybe you just fall and then you try again. And then just for a moment release and try again. And you can do this also with your eyes closed. And then slowly come towards a squat. So bring your, I'm just going to replace my mat. You can bring your knees a bit towards the side, outside, so your hands, your arms are on the inside. And then you can place the weight into the hips down, so backwards, while you're walking your arms forward and you're rounding yourself and you're just coming into this forward fold squat position. So the weight is still into the hips. So if you would lift up your hands, you will fall backwards and not forwards. And then slowly come back. And then you're going to actually bring your knees together. Your feet maybe also a little bit closer. And then you're going to rock forward and backwards. Maybe you can bring your knees all the way to the floor. And maybe you can also try it without the hands. Coming forward, backwards. Really warming up the feet. Playing with the balance here. And there's another video on my channel only with the rolling the joints. It's a really great thing to do in the morning when you don't have so much time. Just really doing every joint, finishing off with a nice breathing exercise. So if you want to check that out, it's one of my waking up with Marije videos. But here we're going now into all fours, hands and knees. And then we're going to start doing a cat and cow. Take a deep breath in, arching the spine, look up. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching, look up. And exhale, rounding. One more time. Inhale, we're arching the spine. And exhale, we're rounding the spine. And then tucking the toes. First come to a neutral position, tucking the toes, and then come up into your downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, come really high on top of your toes, and then bringing your heels down. Come really high on top of your toes, and then bringing the heels down. Come really high on top of your toes, bringing the heels down. Come really high on top of your toes. Stay here. Now bring both heels towards the right. And then the heels up. Both heels towards the left. And both heels up. Stay here. Now lift up the right leg tiny little bit off the floor. And lift up the left arm tiny little bit. Stay very close to the floor so your tippy fingers can be really close to the floor. Press with your right arm really firm into the floor. And slowly change. So what happens, sometimes your shoulders will move forward. So keep pressing your shoulders backwards. Lifting up the left leg, tiny little bit. And then lifting up the right arm, tiny little bit. Breathe. For a two-legged downward facing dog. We had the three-legged and now we have the two-legged. I wonder how the one-legged dog looks like. Okay, slowly come back. And then we're going to wave into a plank. Inhale. And exhale back. Inhale, come to a high push-up plank. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, wave yourself into a high push-up plank. And exhale, back into your down dog. Bending the knees. Look between your hands, slowly step your feet all the way to the front of your mat and then hang into a forward fold. And slowly let go of your elbows, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. And here we are in mountain pose. Hands in front of your heart. Remember maybe the reason or the intention why you showed up for this class. And really take that with you. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. And on an exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale the right leg back, lowering down that right knee. Take a deep breath in, bring your arms overhead. Inhale deep. Exhale left arm forward, right arm backwards. Inhale arms up. Exhale right arm forward, left arm backwards. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then bring both hands to the floor and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come to a high push-up plank. And exhale, lowering down the knees and slowly come all the way down. Take a deep breath in for cobra. Maybe lift up your hands for a moment. And then hands back down under your shoulders and press yourself back towards your downward facing dog. Lifting up the right leg, bringing that right foot all the way in between your hands and lowering down that left knee. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into the hips. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm backwards. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and then both hands go down to the floor, tucking your left toes and step forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale the left foot back, big step, lowering down that left knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, left arm forward, right arm backwards. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm backwards. Inhale, arms up. Now exhale, hook the outside of your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And then place your hands on top of each other for Namaste. So your hands like this, and place your hands in front of your heart as much as goes. And then if you want, you can lift up your left knee. Breathe. Slowly come out and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, float towards a high push-up plank. Exhale, lowering down and slowly chest to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And maybe lift up your hands so you can really feel the back muscles working. Hands under your shoulders and press yourself back towards your downward facing dog. Lifting up the left leg, bringing that left foot all the way forward, lowering down that right knee. And bring your arms up. Take a deep breath in. And on exhale, right arm forward, left arm backwards. Inhale deep. And exhale, left arm forward, right arm backwards. Inhale. And exhale, hook the outside of your right arm to the outside of your left thigh. And really see if you can make a Namaste prayer pose in front of your heart. Stay here or tuck your right foot. Lift up your right knee. Breathe. And then slowly come out again. Release. Now tucking that right foot and step forward with your right foot all the way. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then lifting up the right leg. And then bringing that right foot all the way forward in between your hands and come up into a high lunge position. Take a deep breath in and on an exhale, angel wings. And then straighten the arms out again and then opening up into a warrior two pose. Take a deep breath in, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, left hand down, left heel up. Twist your lunge. And then bringing your right hand down also in the inside and turn your 10 toes to the long side of your mat. Take a deep breath in, come up halfway and exhale, forward fold and down. Maybe bringing your hands in the same line as your feet. Really press your hands to the floor, relax your face and breathe. And then slowly come up halfway, hands into the hips, come all the way up. Now keep your hands into the hips. You're going to go one more time. Take a deep breath in, opening up the chest. And exhale, forward fold and down. Very slowly come halfway up and come all the way up again. Opening up that right foot again, bending the right knee, warrior two. Take a deep breath in, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, come back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, adjust your pose if you want. Come forward for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathe. On your next inhale, come up, bending that front knee again. Inhale, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, right arm on top of the right thigh, left arm over into your side angle bend. Stay here or bring your left arm behind you and grab your own right thigh. Or just relax it onto your buttocks. Or just keep it here, or just keep it here, or here. Choose what feels good for you today. Okay, from here we're gonna go back for the twisted lunge. So left hand goes down, left heel goes up and twist your lunge. And then bring your right hand down. Now slide your right foot all the way back and up again, bending the right knee and opening up the hip. See if you can level the shoulders towards the short side of the mat. And then placing the right foot next towards the left. Take a deep breath in, come to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, opening up the chest. And exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Lifting up the left leg, bringing that left foot all the way forward in between your hands and come up into a high lunge. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, angel wings. Inhale, arms up and exhale, opening up, warrior two pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, wave into a twisted lunge, right hand down, left arm up. Left hand goes down, also on the inside of the left foot, and turn your 10 toes to the long side of your mat. And then on an inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, forward fold and down. Hands maybe in the same line as your feet. Maybe the elbows goes out, so really feel if you can press the elbows in. Breathe. And then come out, inhale halfway, strong legs, and come all the way up. We're gonna do it one more time, but this time interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in, opening up the chest, and exhale, forward fold and down. And then hands into the hips, halfway, and come all the way out. Very good. Opening up that left foot again, bending the left knee, and come into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And on an exhale, come back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, come into your Trikonasana triangle pose. On your next inhale, come up, and exhale, bend, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, and exhale, side angle bend, left arm on top of the left thigh, right arm over the right ear. Stay either here, or bring your right arm behind you, and maybe not, grabbing your left thigh. And from here, we're moving into that twisted lunge again. Right hand down, right heel up, and then the left arm goes up. Left hand goes down. We're going to slide the left foot all the way back and up into a three-dogged leg downward facing dog. Bending the left knee and opening up the hip for down dog split. And then slowly place your left foot back towards the right. Take a deep breath in, wave yourself forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, open. And exhale, back into your downward facing dog. And then lifting up the right leg, bend the right knee, opening up the hip. And then bringing your right knee all the way forward, place it in between your hands. Walk your hands all the way forward until the weight is only on your right leg. Lift up your left leg for standing split. And then see if you can walk your hands maybe a little bit closer towards your ankle. Maybe hold your ankle with your right hand. And then slowly make a big step with your left foot all the way back. Then slide your right foot all the way backwards and up, bending the right knee, opening up the hip, down dog. If you want, stay here. If you want, flip your downward facing dog into your wild thing. Maybe make your wild thing a bit more dynamic. Move the right arm, move a bit forward, backwards, and then come back, downward facing dog. Stay here. Maybe have a rest in child pose, or take in Vinyasa Flow. Whatever you do, breathe. Inhale deep. Exhale out. Inhale deep. Exhale out. And then we can meet each other again into downward facing dog. Lifting up the left leg, bend the left knee and opening up the hip. And then bring that left foot all the way forward in between your hands. Walk your fingers all the way forward, 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 forward. And then until the weight is only in your left leg and you're in standing split. Walk your hands again back towards your left ankle. Maybe hold your left ankle. Maybe not. Who cares? I don't care. So you should not care as well. Now lift up that right leg. Maybe the nose a little bit closer towards the knee. Breathe. And then make a big step with your right leg all the way back again. Soft landing, I hope. And then slide your left foot all the way backwards and up, bending that left knee, opening up the hip. And then, of course, you can stay here. or flip your downward facing dog. Really pivot your feet, opening up. And then here maybe you can just dance a little bit, closing open the chest. And then slowly come back towards a downward facing dog. Bring both knees to the floor and have a rest in child pose. And then slowly come back up towards an extended child pose. You can really walk your fingers all the way forward, 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 forward. And then walk both hands towards the left. Really feel that side stretch on the right side of your body. Ears are in between your arms. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out with a sigh. And then walk your fingers back towards the center. Walk your fingers back towards the right. Until you feel that nice stretch on the left side of the body. The weight is really still in the hips. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. With the sigh. And then slowly come back to hands and knees. Tucking the toes, spreading the fingers wide, downward facing dog. And then bend both knees, look between your hands, and slowly, step by step, your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, halfway up, and exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Now find your balance into your left leg. Lifting up the right. And then hold your right knee with your right hand. And you can place your left hand on top of the left hip. So option 1, stay here. Option 2, with your 2 peace fingers, peace, my brothers, my sisters, you can grab your big toe. And then see if you can straighten out that right leg. You can try it also if your right leg is not straight. My right leg is also not completely straight. I feel there's a bit too much tension today. See if you can bring your right shoulder more back. So bring your right shoulder and then maybe try to straightening it out. So maybe it comes. And then whether you're here or with your right leg straight, see now if you can open up towards the side. So I'm not mirroring you, I'm still having my right leg as well. But I'm going to show you that you can bring your right leg towards the right. And then I'm looking over towards the other side. And you can also do that with a bent knee. So you're bringing your right knee to the side. Oops. And then you look over towards the left. And you can fall out as many times as you want, like me, and just try again. And then slowly come back. So let's do the other side. So we're gonna try to do, I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm not mirroring you, but I'm doing the same side. So I'm balancing onto my right leg now. I'm lifting first my left leg, finding my balance. It's not easy on, I've got 2 yoga mats. It's more soft. It's more difficult. But no, I'm joking. I'm just not balanced today. I'm probably, well, see if you can have your one hand into your hips already. Stay here, stay firm, stay steady. Stay here or with your 2 peace, my brothers and sisters. See if you can take hold on to your big toe and then maybe find some length into that leg. It's not only lengthening that leg, it's also bringing that left shoulder back. Breathe, find length. Don't go too fast. We're staying here for another breath. And now we're going to slowly see if we can open up that leg to the side. Wow. And then maybe you also look over towards the other side. That's very difficult. But I believe in you. I believe in me. Maybe you have some more balance with your arm to the side. That can help as well. And fall out and try again. Really enjoy the falling out. And also enjoy actually when you're just deciding not to even go there today. Just be cool where you are right now. It's the only thing we have right now, so you're cool. So wherever you are, come out, shake out your legs. You did really, really good. Okay, come to the front of your mat again. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up, and exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lowering down with or without the knees. Inhale, opening up the chest. And exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Lifting up the right leg, bringing that right foot all the way in between your hands. And come up into your lunge position. Bringing your left arm forward, right arm backwards. Come forward and hook the elbow to the outside of your right leg, and then again come into that deep twist. Right hand on top of the left hand into Namaste in front of your heart. Breathe. Now find all the weight into your right leg, and then place your left foot next towards the right. Take a deep breath in, see yourself doing it, and up you go. Hop. And here we are in Utkatasana, deep twist. See if you can lengthening the left arm out towards the floor, straighten the right arm up. And slowly come back into a normal Utkatasana, pushing your heels down into the floor and straighten both legs, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming to a high push-up plank. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, opening up the chest. And exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Lifting up the left leg. Bringing that left foot all the way forward in between your hands and come up into your lunge position. Right hand forward, left arm backwards. Come a bit forward, placing now the elbow on the outside. Use with your left hand maybe to create a little bit more space. Hands into Namaste prayer pose in front of your heart in this deep twist. Breathe. Now all the weight is going to be on the left foot. See yourself doing it. And one day you will. And maybe you're already doing it tonight. All the balance into your left foot. And inhale, prepare, and step into your Utkatasana twist. Now lengthening the right arm down to the floor, straighten the left arm up. And then bringing your hands in front of your heart, Utkatasana, chair pose. Pressing your heels down to the floor and hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold and down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then walk your feet to the center of the mat, as wide as the mat. Walk your hands back towards your feet and come into Malasana squat pose. And then bringing your hands behind you and come towards a seat. Bend both knees like a little tent. Squeeze them together, left hand behind you. Take a deep breath in, right arm up. And exhale, hug your knees in. So you just really hug them in. And you're gonna come into a twist. Breathe. Every inhale, find a little bit more length, and every exhale, squeeze your ribs. Squeeze the navel. And slowly come back, and of course we're going to go to the other side. Right hand behind you. Inhale deep, and exhale, twist. And then slowly straight, come back, straighten both legs. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Slowly come out, bending the knees, or keep your legs straight if you want. So when you have your legs straight, press them together, feet towards the floor. Otherwise, bend your knees, place your feet hip distance apart, and lift up. Breathe. Toes are relaxed onto the earth, so they're not suddenly lifting up, they're relaxed. Stay here. If you have your legs straight, you really want to lift up, and you bring your toes to the floor. Okay, slowly everyone can come down, and then straighten their left leg, bend the right knee, opening up that hip. Let's go into tree pose, seated tree pose. Inhale and exhale. And slowly come out, place that right foot over the left leg, another twist, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, twist. Really breathe, feel the inhale entering your body, and your exhale leaving the body. And slowly come back, counter twist, first with a straight spine, and then maybe you want to place your forearms really onto the floor, have another twist here. So here your right buttocks can come really up off the floor. Slowly come back, keep your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Your hands can be in any position, whatever you feel like it. I like to bring my fingers towards my buttocks and then take a deep breath in and lift up. And then lift up your right leg up into the air and start to make some nice circling movements with your ankle. And slowly come back down. Straighten both legs. And then we're going to go into seated tree pose, other side. So bending that left knee, opening up that left knee towards the side. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, forward fold. And slowly come out, then lift up that left leg, left foot goes over the right, and we're moving into a twist, left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up and twist. Every inhale, find more length, and every exhale, twist a tiny little bit deeper. And then slowly counter twist over towards the other side. First with a straight spine. And then you can lift up your left buttocks. You can place your forearms to the floor and really Just see if you can bring your chest to the direction of the floor, your navel to the direction of your hands. And slowly release, and then come lay down onto your back, bringing the knees into the chest. And then placing both feet onto the floor. See if you can touch the back of your heels with your fingers. Make some space already in your chest. So I'm bringing my shoulder blades a bit towards each other. And I make sure my shoulders are a bit away from my ears. So I have a lot of space here in my neck. Okay, I'm pushing my feet firm to the floor, and almost by itself, my hips will lift off the floor. I'm moving very slowly, and then when I'm more or less halfway, I'm gonna bring my arms even more under my body, so I'm getting more support of my shoulders here. You can stay here, keeping your hands flat onto the earth, or maybe you wanna interlock your fingers behind your back, and then come even a little bit higher, breathe. And then slowly come back down, release the interlock, release the arms, and then separate your feet a little bit wider. And then let your knees come to touch. And then we're gonna go for a second round. So placing the feet hip distance apart, see if you can touch the back of your heels. Make space in your shoulders, your neck. Pressing the feet firm into the floor. And if you feel pain in your lower back, maybe just scoop your tailbone a little bit more. So really pressing the hips in this direction, like I'm showing now with my fingers. But maybe you know what I mean. Okay, interlock the fingers if you want, but either way, see if you can scoop the shoulder blades a little bit more towards each other. Really firm, pressing the feet towards the floor, and breathe. If you want, you can stay here and then lift up your right leg. If it's too much, just slowly come down. Really lift up your right leg up into the air straight. So the thighs are this time not parallel towards each other. Your right toes are really pointing towards the ceiling. Okay, change side. So right leg down, and then try to do the same thing with your left leg. And then left leg down, and then everyone can slowly come down, bringing the feet a bit wider, the knees towards each other, shoulder blades apart, and relax. And bringing the soles of your feet together in a laying butterfly pose, and bring your arms in a cactus form. Breathe here. Really opening up the front of the body here. Now I'm suddenly realizing that we forgot one side, so we have to do one more thing before we move into the twist. So slowly bringing the knees together, the knees towards the chest, and then rock and roll forward and up. So what did we forget? Well, I forgot it. We have to place that left ankle on top of the right leg here, and you can place your hands wherever you like to place them, and then lift up, breathe. And then lifting up the left leg as well. So some people were like, oh, thank God she forgot it. But sorry, I remember it just on time. Making some nice movement with your ankle here. Try not to sink too much in the hips. Now this is strong work. And slowly come back down. Ah, that was it. Slowly come back down. Let's come into a twist. So bringing the knees first towards the left, the hips a bit towards the right. And then see if you can bring your upper body a bit towards the right again. Ah, isn't it always nice to do a twist? And take one more deep breath in this twist. And then slowly come back with your knees back towards the center, your hips back to the center. And then we're moving straight towards the other side. So I'm placing my hips a bit towards the left. And then I can bring my knees towards my chest a bit and let them drop towards the right. And then I'm wiggle with my upper body a bit more towards the left here. And here we are. Left arm maybe a bit open. Breathe. And then also here on this side, take another last deep breath. Very slowly come back towards the center. Bringing your knees towards the chest, opening up the knees. See if you can grab your ankles and just rock a little bit from left to right. Stay here or take the outside of your feet and come into a full happy baby pose with your knees to the floor and the soles of your feet to the direction of the sky. And then slowly come out. Shavasana, straighten out the legs, straighten out the arms. You made it to the end of the class, and now it's time to relax. See if you can relax your left hand, the fingers of your left hand, the left wrist, the left forearm, the left elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, and the left side of the body, and your left buttocks, your left thigh, your left knee, your left shin bone, your left ankle, your left foot, the toes, the big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the little toe. Relaxing the right hand, the right fingers, and the right wrist, and the right forearm, and the elbow, and the right upper arm, and the right shoulder, the right armpit, the right upper arm, the elbow, the side of your right body, the right buttocks, the right thigh, the right knee, the shin bone, the ankle, the right foot, and the toes, the big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the little toe. And then bring the focus to the top of the head, relaxing the top of the head, the back of the head, and the shoulder blades, the neck, the upper spine and the mid spine, and the lower spine, the buttocks, the hamstrings, the back of the knees, the calf muscles, and the heel, the Achilles tendon, and the soles of the feet. And then bring again the focus to the top of the head, relaxing the forehead, the eyes, the eyebrows, the eyelashes, the skin around your eyes, your cheeks, the nose, the mouth, the lips, the jaw. Relaxing the throat area and the chest. Relaxing the stomach area and your belly. The pelvis, the front of the legs. Relaxing the whole front of your body. And the whole back of the body. The whole left side of the body. And the whole right side of the body. Relax. Relax. And then slowly start to really engage your breathing again. So inhale, exhale, deepening the breath. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Moving your ankles, the wrist. Maybe make some funny faces or bring your fingers or your hands towards your face and give yourself a nice massage around your face. And then also maybe your neck, massaging your neck. Bringing your knees into the chest, give yourself a nice and well-deserved hug. Slowly roll towards your favorite side. And then slowly come back towards a seat. You can keep your eyes closed. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. And place again one hand onto your belly and one hand onto your heart. Make contact with how you're feeling right now. What is present? What can you feel? And bringing both hands together in Namaste prayer pose and bow your head towards your heart. Thank yourself for this practice. And give yourself a nice smile and take that smile with you during the rest of the day. And then lifting up the head. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this online class. I hope to see you again also in real life. Yeah, for now, stay happy, stay smiling. Bye bye. See you soon.